Hello, hello, and welcome to Psychic Truth. My name is Joy, and I absolutely love you. Now, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here in the green room. So, Jenna, I see you're here. Can someone that is watching please comment to me and let me know that you angels can hear and see me clearly? Can everybody hear me? Because I got so much to say. I'm so happy to be here with you. Are we able to hear okay? All right, we are good to go. Welcome to Psychic Truth. I am Joy, as I said, and we absolutely love you, angels. Now, before we get started, let's talk about how sharing is caring, and it's a beautiful exchange of energy. Now, we are here for a full hour of free readings. You guys can post your questions. You can ask for cards. I've got decks on decks. Earth Magic. Ask your guides, because we love to ask our guides. We work with our guides closely, right? Of course, I've got the Rider-Waite Tarot because I'm a tarot kind of girl. And lately, I have been rocking really hard with these Archangel Oracle decks. These beauties are one of my old-time favorites. And they're a smaller deck. But I thought, you know what? 222. Small decks get some love, too. 222. We love those number synchronicities that we are seeing constantly. Who else is seeing number downloads? Synchronicities? Who's catching 1111 or 111, 222, 444, 555, 1010, and 1212? Those are the ones that I constantly catch. But more than anything, 1111, 111, AM, PM, on the microwave, on the radio. Every time I turn around, there's 11 going there. If there's a timer going off, I catch it at 11 seconds. It is absolutely amazing. Spirit is persistent. When they have a message for you, they don't stop. Imagine if you crossed over and you suddenly left this earthly plane and realm. You would have messages for your passed on loved ones, and you would do almost anything to get them through. Mom passed away last year. It wasn't 12 hours later that she went to our own lovely Maria. Yes, you can go to thepsychictruth.com and you can log on. You become a new subscriber. And when you become a new subscriber, when you go on in there and take that little bit of energy, you get the first 3 minutes for free. You can go to that website. You can look amongst all the fabulous readers and choose who you are most drawn to. Look in the eyes. Feel who you have a connection, who you feel pulled to. Who does your energy just say, oh, I want to go there. I want to chat with her. That's how you choose your reader. Hello, hello. Welcome. I see some sharers in here. Hello, Jenna. How are you? Virtual hug right back at you. You can hear and see me, Jenna. You're awesome. Thank you so much for letting me know. Hi, Melinda. Thank you so much. You're awesome. Everything's good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. You guys know how excited I get when that sharing happens. That is a beautiful exchange. Beautiful. Hello, NC. Samantha, Melinda. Who else we got here? All right. And Jenna, yes, I love the stickers. I love you guys interacting. I love this energy that is building as many more of you come on in this room. All right. So we have Samantha. She says she desperately needs a reading. Got some stuff going on, huh, Samantha? Now, don't you worry. I'm going to get to everyone. I may not go in order. I may jump around to who I feel drawn to at the moment, but we don't skip not one single comment. Every comment is relevant. Every viewer is important. So I will scroll through and don't think I'm going to skip you. I will go until we run out of time, and I will make sure to hit every single comment. So right now we're focused on Samantha. Can we get a card for Samantha, because we love her so much? Now, looks like we might be having a co-host in about a couple seconds. I'll just get it over with and show you, because she's really curious. You know, cats like warm places, and they also like to lay on your laptops and computers. Say hello to Angel. Okay, Angel, you got your 10 seconds. Can you let mommy do some work now? The animals, the cats, they're so very drawn, especially when I'm doing spiritual work. If I'm grounding, if I'm shielding, they're laying on my toes. I love it. Samantha, what have we for Samantha? Samantha, you got some newness coming. You got something new. Something to bring this about in you. Something to allow that inner child. You know what, Samantha? It's like this. People want to know, what does it mean when you allow your inner child to rise? What does that mean? That means, here's a great example, Samantha. When I was little, I was carefree. I was the entertainer. I was much like I am now. I wanted all eyes on me for different reasons. I wanted the focus to be on me. I wanted to entertain people. I wanted to make them laugh. I wanted to make them feel better. Then life happened. some awful things happened and I changed and I became withdrawn and introverted and afraid. And I went through all these things to get me where I am now. But now I'm realizing, you know what, Samantha, I'm kind of like I was as a kid. I'm very childish. You guys know I'm funny. I'm a little immature at times, but I'm coming from a place of love. I have learned to allow my childhood innocence, to laugh at things, to find the beauty and amazement and wonder in things, to allow the vibes to raise up and to look at life from a different perspective, because that's when you're vibing higher, you're more easily, connected with. You can more easily hear and feel that guidance, Samantha. So it's all about taking moments to allow for childlike behavior, quite plain and simply, to do something that makes you feel good, that brings on, episodic memories and nostalgia and things you used to do when you were a kid, things that made you feel good, things that gave you nothing but pure, sheer delight and happiness. Something that was good, just made you feel good, not responsibilities, bills, and worries. There's some newness coming. We're going to get those vibes raised up. We're going to find time to do things that we like to do, Samantha, because it does have an effect on the energy you're putting out. The energy you're putting out is drawing something to you. So you've got new beginnings coming. I absolutely adore this card for you, Samantha. Did I say Melinda? I meant Samantha. You guys know I do that sometimes. Samantha, new beginnings. And these are divinely guided, divinely planned, right when it's supposed to be. New beginnings. That light always represents source to me. That light speaks source to me. And it speaks that this is a gift. This is a time of transitioning. This is a time of changing and leveling up for you. No more of the same old, Samantha. We are moving forward and we are moving upward. And we're not going to look back and we're not going to look down. Anyone that's not meant to be with you right about now during your journey, they're not going to be. Whoever is there is meant to be there. But you got some newness coming. And I feel like this will be relationship. There's something else too. I'm quite unclear on what it is, but this is not just relationship, not solely relationship, but definitely perhaps meeting someone new. I don't feel like you're in a relationship, but I could be wrong. I feel like meeting someone new. And this is really important. This is all about working with your breaths. A lot of times I get this card, Samantha, and I'm like, oh, okay, you go outside, you connect, you breathe some fresh air. But this is about working through your breaths, much like me, breathing in love and light and blowing out the crap, the anxiety, the worries, the fears, the loneliness, the depression, the sadness, the letdowns, the things we carry from past relationships. We got to release that stuff, Samantha. So when we step into a new union, we're not dragging along any garbage. We got to throw things away when they're not good anymore. We're not going to hoard this baggage, if this makes any sense to you, Samantha, because again, new beginnings, door being open, all newness, a new way of looking at life. Because of this deck feels kind of light. See what I'm saying, guys? The cats have stolen some cards. All those cards hit the floor while I was busy trying to wrangle that cute little kitty up. Samantha, I hope some of that makes sense to you. I hope all of it makes sense to you. And I absolutely love you so much. All right, let's go back. That was for our lovely angel, Samantha. Jenna, what will happen with my connection with Caleb? He's a Leo and I'm a Virgo. Well, I don't know all the signs and their traits, Jenna, but I do know about, he's a lover. Leos are absolute lovers. My sister is a Leo and she is a peacekeeper, a peacemaker. She's very non-confrontational and she is absolute romantic. She's an absolute romantic. So you're very fortunate in that way. Libras are awesome like that. Virgos, I'm not too aware of. But you know yourself. Let's see what we get. Connection with Caleb. You want some Caleb. You want to have a connection with Caleb. That's awesome to seek and desire. And you know what? We all want to be loved. We all seek those connections. We are humans, We're not meant to thrive alone. Oh, connection with Caleb. Okay. I like it. I like it a lot. Very good energy right away, Jenna. It is all about choices. It's all about choices. But if you chose, you could, your connection with Caleb could be something fruitful. Your connection with Caleb could be something nice. You guys can learn a lot together and share a lot of, that mutual trust, understanding, respect, that give and take, that equal exchange. Because no one wants to be give, and no reciprocation. There's an equal exchange. You guys have so much to learn. We're not talking twin flame here, but we're talking about important lessons in leveling up, which is what we receive from every relationship in life, whether they be intimate, family, or friends. Enjoy your time with Caleb. Enjoy your time, enjoy all of the pleasant moments, enjoy the heartfelt connection, and, release. Look how carefree this lady is running in this field, this beautiful field of flowers. It's about releasing expectations, not carrying them, releasing things that we carry from past relationships. What had happened before is not going to be the same thing that happens with Caleb. You guys have your own little chart written, your own little interaction and dealings with each other. It's not, and that's something that I'm working on as well. Not comparing and not carrying things from the past. And let's get one more card for you, and then we will move on. Caleb and Jenna. Oh my goodness. There we go again. Did I not? Where's that card? Did I not just pull this card for you over here? Look, here it is. So I came to you, Jenna, from my Astro Guides deck, New Beginnings. This is all about lessons you're here to learn. Divine Father Guide. Lessons to be learned with this man. I told you with Caleb, you got a lot to learn with him. He's one of your soulmates and he's here for lessons. Then I go to my Earth Magic deck for one more card, Jenna, and look at that. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Dawn of New Beginnings. Here we are with that light coming in again. You just broke up on October 1st. Well, you guys can look forward to a new beginning. Look at this. I'm not going to backtrack for you, sis. I don't care what y'all did on October 1st. Look at it. Look at it. New beginnings, dawn of new beginnings. So, again, it's all about a choice. But you guys could get it together. You have lessons to learn. We have soul connections. We have soulmates. And they're not here for the duration. They're not here for longevity, but they're here to prepare us. Many of us are fortunate enough to interact or connect with our twin flames, Jenna. And so every relationship before that is to prepare us, to get us ready for that twin flame union. So this guy, Caleb, is definitely, whatever happened between you guys was meant to be. There is a reunion. There's a reunion. You guys get to start all new and fresh. So it's all about choices. But if you are open to it, you can have them back and you guys can do better. You can keep doing the same stuff that caused a separation in the first place, or you can level up, take what serves you, leave the rest, and start over or build together. There are still some learning moments. There are still some lessons. And I wish you all the best in luck. Not that I believe in luck, Jenna. I know that things happen just as they're planned to. But I'm sending loads of love to you and Caleb. Seriously am. Okay. You're welcome, Jenna. I love you. I absolutely love you. Okay. NC, may I ask, what is SC current thoughts about you? Yes, you may. And I'm glad you did, NC. What are SC's current thoughts about me? What are SC current thoughts about me? Please and thank you. Leave those cards be, little kitty. Oh, spirit plays in my face sometimes. I said, what is SC's current thoughts about NC? And they give me psychic awareness and divine soul. So this would tell me right away that you have some, latent talents, gifts, and abilities, connection, sensitivity to your intuition. Not sensitivity to your intuition, but sensitivity to messages incoming. And you're quite intuitive, but you don't put fruit in that basket. This is a time of change for you. There's a lot of changes going on all around you. So with psychic awareness and divine soul, it looks like you're focused in the wrong place. And the spirit does not want you to focus on what SC's current thoughts are about you. I'm going to try again, but this is all about connecting to your intuition, to your gifts, psychic awareness, intuition, and inner child. We know all about that. Connecting with our inner child, allowing that inner child to rise up, allowing fun moments. This person is purple. That's a very spiritual color. That's our third eye in our crown chakra. That is connection to source. So this card is all purple. Look, this is indicative that you need to be focusing that energy on your own spiritual gifts, awareness, and, honing those latent talents, gifts, and abilities, because there's definitely something there for you. All right, let's try to go back again. What is SC's current thoughts about NC? Don't you tell me nothing about no clairs, no gifts, no invocations, no nothing. We are asking about SC. I had this happen earlier. It was Quite humorous. Okay. Please, what are SC's feelings about? And C. And once again, we are not hitting on you focusing your, I want to tell you what you want to hear, but I have to give you what I'm getting in, see? And I've got 3 for you. And I'll hit them real quick for you. Gaia, nurturing. This is about you focusing on you, not on how he feels about you. Look at that. Mother Earth is actually breathing life into you. You are this white figure here, this figure with this white gown on. That's you. And look at Mother Earth. Look at the earth breathing life into you. There's all kind of stuff going on in this card. There's fruits, there's ancestors, there's spirit guides, there's angels. There's all the things you need to nurture your body. You should be getting adequate rest. You should be clearing your energy because you're focusing your energy in the wrong places. There are other things that deserve your attention, not what SC is current thoughts about you. Because if you're trying to draw on a union, if you're trying to draw on something better or bring something great to fruition, something that you're desiring or lacking in, see, the first place to look is within, because you have manifestational powers. When you learn to use and wield these, you're able to, it's magic. We're full of magic. Cave, sanctuary. It's about time and place for you to journal down, think about your thoughts, feel how you're feeling. Figure things out, internalize what's going on in your life with the situations, with the relationships, with the lack thereof. What do you really want? What happened before? Where did you go wrong? What are your boundaries? What's your clear and present boundaries? What are you not accepting for yourself from past relationships where things didn't go as you wanted them to? This is a time for you to be focused on yourself, because with that, look at who you become. Dragonfly is a very spiritual insect indeed, an emergence. This lady was sitting at the bottom of a swamp. And see, she was at the bottom of a swamp. She had some beautiful things around her, and she had some not so beautiful things, murky mud, dirt. She left that murky mud and dirt and took all the beautiful budding vines and everything that was beautiful down there, and she built it into a beautiful headpiece. Meaning, you take the lemons life throws at you and you make sweet behind lemonade. You leave the seeds, you leave the rind, you leave the things you don't need because it's senseless to carry them. They take up space. You don't need that stuff. Look at these lotus flowers, another hit. Again, you're asking about SC, but Spirit wants you to focus on you. These lotus flowers, they represent your awakening. They represent your connection. They represent your magic, sis. I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but once again, I am sending you love. Love is the highest vibration. It's the highest form of understanding. And when you're coming from a place of love, things become more clear. They become more easy. I promise you. And I love you so much, NC. Let us see who is next. 1111, Melinda. You must be next. Melinda must be next. Don't play in my face with that 1111. You knew that was going to get my attention, huh, sis? Yes, she did. Now, I know that was a while ago, Melinda, but you may just be still hanging out. You may just be still hanging out. How many of you angels have decks on the secret, on the slide, on the down low? How many of you angels have tarot card decks and oracle decks? I will be signing on for about an hour after the show ends. So if anybody's looking for a reading over at thepsychictruth.com, remember the first 3 minutes are free for new subscribers. You could use those first 3 minutes to say, hey, Joy, how you doing? We can get some clarity, confirmation, and question answers. We can get some guidance, tips, hints, and clues coming over to thepsychictruth.com, where you will find me and many other readers to choose from. Melinda, can we get a card from Melinda? Because we love us some Melinda Lewis. Yes, we do. We just adore Melinda. She is awesome. Melinda's awesome. Okay. Melinda, it's okay sometimes to be vulnerable. It's okay to be exposed, to put your heart on your sleeve, to say how you feel, to not hold up that wall, to protect yourself so much. Because what happens when we keep that wall up? You got a big old wall built up, and it's not unjust. It's like, you said, that's not going to happen to me again. I've been hurt. I've been ill-affected by someone else's choices, by someone else's behaviors. I've been let down. I have been, let down. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. But you got to, remove some of those blocks, Melinda, because without vulnerability, without becoming vulnerable, these flowers are beautiful. Look at the metal. They're absolutely beautiful. If these flowers were too afraid to bloom because they're vulnerable, we'd never experience this beauty. There's things we would never know. When you keep your heart so closed up, Melinda, because you're afraid of being hurt, you close yourself also off from things the universe has to offer you, from what's in store. And there is happiness in store. Look at this. Don't keep yourself closed up. Release those things that don't serve you. Do a shower cleansing. I don't know where you're at in the world, but I would go down 2 blocks straight down. I am in Atlantic City, New Jersey, United States of America. Again, I don't know where you angels are watching from, but I'm in the States and I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm 2 blocks from the beach, and I have been known to run up that street 2 blocks up and put my bare feet in the ocean and just release. I actually had a greet and meet. One of my followers came all the way to Atlantic City, New Jersey to do a paid reading on the beach, and we did. And we did some energy work. It was amazing. The release, the way that water helps you. You can just get in the shower and allow that water to run from the top of your head. And just a visualization, Melinda, that the negativity, the things you're carrying are just being washed and cleansed. Purification right from you, right down the drain. It is really as simple as that. And then once you release all of that, those things you're carrying that you don't need, those fears of being vulnerable, those fears of being hurt and crushed, Melinda, once you release them with clear intention, with every detail, as precise as you can get it, every smell, the feeling of it, the texture of it, the sound of it, whatever it might be that you are working on manifesting, please do so with clear intent. Use every detail, all of your senses, and allow the emotions to rise up as if you had pulled it into fruition for yourself. Clear focus, see every detail. My first manifestation was a rubber ducky, and I'm gonna tell you, I manifested the heck out of that rubber duck. Not only did I feel the texture of it, see the color of it, hear the squeaky sound, I could smell the smell of the rubber, and I could even envision myself finding it. 3 days later, a rubber ducky popped up in a brand new home we moved in. We did not own any rubber duckies. My point is, you are a manifester. We come out, we're born manifesting, but with intent, imagine what we can do, the wonders. It works. And I love you, Melinda. You're awesome. And you're always sharing and you're always supporting. And so is Samantha. And Stasia, there's my girl. Hi, Stasia. Are you still here, darling? Are you still here? Good evening to you, Stasia. Good evening to you. Okay. Let's get on down here. Let's see if Stasia's still here. We'll wait to see if Stasia comments. And hey, Mercedes, I see you. Bianca, Mercedes. Hey, Anna Tamayo, hello, Brisney, absolutely. Okay, let's get back up here. Where we had left off at. Are you still here, Mercedes? Are you still here, Bianca? I'm going to call out a few names and let's see who's still here. Liz, Mercedes, Bianca. Guys, I just told you I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where you can hear helicopters flying above. You can hear motorcycles revving down the street at any time. There she is. You can hear all kinds of stuff going on. And unfortunately, I wish I had soundproof windows, guys. But it's a loud city. It's beautiful, especially in the summertime and a tourist season. When you live here, you tend to take things for granted. Okay, Stasia. Let's get something for our beauty, Stasia. I'm so happy you angels have joined me. If you're just joining, remember to like and follow and to go on over to subscribe to thepsychictruth.com. The first 3 minutes for new subscribers are free. And about 5 minutes after this live ends, I will be online waiting for any of you angels to call. Okay, Stasia, we're coming with the crystal clear intention and focus card again. This concerns your manifestations. And you know what? Make up your mind. Make up your mind about exactly what it is that you want and focus on it with unwavering attention. Put your energy into it. Make it a 5-minute exercise you do every night before bed. Work with the cycles of the moon, Stasia. Spend the next 4 weeks working on one thing you want to manifest, even if it's just 5-10 minutes before you go to bed at night, laying there, envisioning every single detail, how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, who's going to be there, where there is, what's the colors, what's the weather, what am I wearing, how was I feeling, how did I wear my hair, did I have on makeup? I'm talking about nitty-gritty details. This is part of our act of manifestation, and since we are constantly manifesting via our words, thoughts, and actions, let's do it intentionally. Let's, keep those in alignment, word, thought, and deed. Let's do it intentionally. I forgot who I was about to pull a card for. Oh, Stasia. Okay. I'm so funny, guys. I do this. Now, we know I do this all the time, but I'm not supposed to do this when I'm live with Psychic Truth. But Psychic Truth happens to know that I am a bit loopy, and I hope you guys love me for it too. Stasia. I can't remember remember what I was doing 10 minutes ago. Stasia. Yes. Competition and warrior guides. You have got an unseen crew surrounding you at all times, Stasia, no matter what you're going through. And right now, this shows me a little bit of, what's the word? Competition. This could be conflict. This could be, this is definitely concerning. And I hope that this has already occurred. I hope that this is not something that has not happened yet. And this is about when we go through battles, not necessarily physical. And we're constantly in competition. We're constantly competing. And it's just a way of the world. This will speak up those around you within your close inner circle, those around you that you come in contact with. Someone's always got your back. You're never alone. It's all about breathing in, blowing out the crap, breathing in love and light, and allowing a moment for yourself to be mindful, Stasia, before you react, before you respond, before you give a reaction. Take a beat and think about, hey, is this going to help? How should I respond? What should I say? How should I even feel? And also, rest. Holy Spirit, look at it, Stasia. Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them. You may feel like you don't need a rest, but I'm hearing that you do. This could be a mentally, emotionally, physically. He is sitting there reading his favorite book on a lawn chair. The bird is the dove, and that symbolizes release to me. Releasing stuff that you're holding on to, releasing those lower vibing frequencies, those emotions that come from lower vibing frequencies. And also, again, with the disappointment, let's release that. Let's release expectations. Let's only expect things from ourselves, because in all reality, we can always depend on ourselves. We're never going to let ourselves down. Our inner knowing, our inner guidance, our intuition is never going to lead us astray or point us wrong. I'm just saying, and I love you, Stasia. You're awesome. I promised myself that I would not scream and yell on this live. Are you still here, Mercedes? Are you still here, Bianca, Liz? I am going down the list. Yes, reclaim your energy, Mercedes. That's right. Mercedes is coming in hot. She's dropping them jewels. She is giving the best advice. I love you, Mercedes. You are awesome. All right, let's get down here. I'm trying. Hi, John. How are you? Halloween. Oh, you love my Halloween outfit? John, have you no idea how hot it was under that wig? But I sure did wear it all day for you angels. And I had I see you, Bianca. I had such a good time. Thanks for noticing, John. There was a lot of, I had to pay for that. I wanted that blue hair. I wanted to wear that blue wig, but I had to pay for it. Hi, D, CJ, how are you? Jen Tipa, new here and following. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jen. I hope that you subscribe to The Psychic Truth. I'm sorry, thepsychictruth.com, because there's the first 3 minutes with any reader of your choice is absolutely free to new subscribers. I'll be on the lines about 5 minutes when I'm done here, 5 minutes after I'm done here, guys. All right, Bianca Garza. She is here. Yes, she is. Bianca. Pretend like y'all don't hear me dropping stuff over there. Bianca. So your guides want you to know that you are on the right path right now. You are on the path to your higher good. The reason that we all came here, we've all come here for a purpose. We all are like a perfect puzzle piece to this puzzle that we call life. No one is here, Bianca, without a reason, without a life purpose. We're all really important, and you right now are being blown. You're being shoved along your own path. You're on the right path. It's a beautiful golden path. And your master teacher guides push you in a direction that you need to go towards your higher self, towards your happiness, Bianca, and towards who you wanted to be before you incarnated into this fleshy body, the goals, the lessons, and the end result. You wanted to go through all these experiences and lessons during life so you can end up this certain person. But you have to learn these lessons. You have to have these experiences to reach that person, to graduate, to level up. So just know that even when things seem confusing, even though things may not make sense, know that you are on the road, the path to your higher self, and you're meeting, you're closing in on your life's purpose. And with every encounter that may seem chance, with all your family and friends being chosen according to the lessons you came here to learn, everything is set up just as it needs to be. You're on the right path. See that arrow pointing you straight ahead? That is amazing. All right, let's grab one for you from the Earth Magic, Bianca. Let's mix it up. We like to mix it up. One more for Bianca, please, because we love Bianca. We love you, Bianca. We get happy when you angels come on in with us. We like the interaction. Okay, Bianca, we've got the ego and communion. I always call it communication, but it's actually an ego and communion card. This is from my Earth Magic deck. I love this deck. This is all about your, if you pray, Bianca, doing that. If you meditate, doing that. You know, this is about your connection. This is about reaching out. This is about opening up to the unseen. Whether you believe in Jesus, Christ, Buddha, Allah, whatever you call it, source of all, creation, no matter what resonates for you, this is about reaching out. This is about asking for things, asking for what you want, showing gratitude, saying thank you. Thank you for all these blessings. I'm so grateful, because that's how you draw more abundance. But this is a call for you to connect. This is an Indian and this is an eagle, and birds represent conduit, a messenger. So this is saying to you, hey, you need to be linking, you need to be connecting, you need to be reaching out, talking to your spirit guides, talking to the archangels. If you believe in God, source, whatever resonates for you, make that connection, because it's so deeply needed, especially right now, because you have some newness coming along for yourself as well. Something new coming along really soon, Bianca. And you know, the best way to live life is to stay as connected as you can, because then you're going to be more sensitive to direction and guidance and the yes or the no, you know, that those bells, those alarms that go off when we are nearing a negative energy field or space or person who is going to affect us negatively. I like to be centered with this thing right here. So just humor me, guys. Am I about right there? And that was for you, Bianca. And I absolutely adore and love you to pieces, sis. I really do. Thanks for coming on in and popping that comments up. All right. New here and following. Thank you, Gentipa. DCJ, would you do me a favor, love of my life? Would you please think of a different question to ask me? No conception, no health, no legal. It's quite simple, angels. There's certain things that certain readers don't feel quite comfortable with, and we're all unique and individual. So, you know, we all connect differently. We all have our different, like, I don't know, our opinions or views. And something that makes me uncomfortable is doing any pregnancy, any health, and any legal readings or advice. Because, boy, would I feel so, you know, responsible if something went wrong, or if you didn't go see a doctor, for example. So I'm not comfortable with. I want to serve you, DCJ. I do want to serve you. I want a daggone thing. I am here for you. Free readings all hour. 3333. Oh my goodness, I just caught all threes. I am into it. Get into the number sequences. DCJ, hit me with another question, angel face. Hit me with another question. Rosie, I just saw Rosie. Wait a minute. Sometimes it kind of flips. It flips up. Thank you, Ina Tamayo. Thank you so much. I absolutely love you. Wait a minute. I see that a man is asking for a card. Now, let me tell you, angels, I believe men should skip the line. Maybe that's not fair, but we don't get many of them. And we like an integration. Feminine, masculine, all together. We don't get a lot of male angels coming up in these groups. You know, there's mostly females within this genre. So I get excited when I see the men coming in and interacting with us as well. So, John, I'm coming right to you. Can I get some cards pulled, please, if you're drawn to me? I'm absolutely drawn to you, John, and thanks for the Halloween outfit compliment. That didn't hurt either now, did it? Hi, Gemma. Hello, Linda Loden. How you doing? I know it's hard, Melinda. I know it's hard. Okay, John. Can we get a word for John? Please and thank you, because we absolutely love John. I'm so glad that he has popped in and asked for a read. Yes, we are. Ooh, John. Okay. I'm getting a little warm, as I commonly do when I do these lives, but I don't have a fancy fan ready, so I'll fan myself with paper to the side. If you guys get a glimpse of my paper, pretend like you don't see it, because it's not too professional. John. Island, solitude. Okay. So this is a needed, okay, so there's two messages here. One is the time needed to sort through thoughts, to integrate the downloads, the lessons, the relationships, the interactions, all that you've endured, experienced throughout your life, throughout, you know, your life's happenings. This is all about taking time to unwind at the end of the day and to process things. I know we do that when we're sleeping, but it's called kind of like meditation, grounding, shielding meditation. This is a call for time for peace, and also where you can release all those gathered up negative thoughts, negative things we carry naturally, John. See these clouds here? See these dark clouds? They would be the negative thoughts, feelings, emotions that we carry. And sometimes subconsciously, I do it. I still have to be mindful. I still have to remind myself to release. And sometimes someone has to come along and say, hey, Joy, you tripping. Won't you release? Because no one's perfect and we all need a reminder. If you look quite closely, John, you will see a beautiful purple tree here. You can hardly see that beautiful purple tree because these cloudy thoughts are covering up that beautiful tree. We want to see that tree shine. That tree will be you, but you're covered from these awful clouds. We want to blow those clouds away, John. We want to release an anxiety, fear, depression, disappointment, all these things that we carry, releasing those, finding time and space where we can work through our feelings and our thoughts. Here we go again, lake stillness. It's about stopping. This lake is so still, it is stagnant, And this card is asking you to take the time, and this may not mean literally physically, but I just really feel like a time where you just sit and you think and you sort and, you internalize and you take, oh, wow, I see the lesson there. I see where I went wrong. No, okay, let me leave that there. I forgive, I release, and you know what? Moving on, I'm going to internalize and apply it moving forward so I'll do better, because you're going to have a moment come up. There's a moment coming up. This is the equivalent to the Tower card in the tarot deck. Tsunami, wake up call. You do not see a tsunami coming. There is no warning. There is no prior notice. There's no advance notification. It just hits you from the back. Wake up call. Wake up call to what's really going on. Right back to that stillness. Right back to the lake. Right back to the releasing. Where we at? Where'd the card go? Who knows? But right back to the releasing, right back to having time of thinking, time alone, time to think, time to release, time to sort through your, feelings and interactions and all that you carry from every day, from the time you can remember, from the time you're born. Downloads are constantly happening, but the tsunami wake-up call is something that needs to happen. It's a big, giant change. It rocks your world and it affects you deeply and greatly. So it's about not fighting that change. You have to destroy to create, John. So this tsunami is devastating. It's devastating. It wipes everything out for a brand new slate. When the tsunami comes, we may be startled. We may not be ready for it. We may not see it coming, but we must understand that you must destroy to create. You must make space for newness. Again, with the garden, example I like to give. If you're going to plant a beautiful garden, you've got to turn that soil. You have got to break those roots. You've got to do some destroying. You've got to destroy. There's got to be destruction to plant those seeds and to grow that beautiful garden. Space must be made. Something must be torn down. So something is going to be torn down. Something is going to fall apart. You're not going to expect it, but this is going to be because it's time for it to happen. Everything is just as it needs to be, divine timing. I feel like some important changes are about to come up for you right now, and it's all going to be about your reaction, your responses. It's never going to be about what happened to you. It's never going to be about, oh, poor John or poor Joy. It's always going to be, oh, so it's happening now. It's always going to be about how did you respond? How did you react? Because some stuff you can't control, right? You can't control everything, but you will always control yourself, John. You got to be a beacon of light. You got to be a good example. Consider the role you play in every situation, sir. Consider the role you play in every situation and understand that no burden you can't bear. Things change. Change is constant. One thing in life is change is constant. Chakra clearing, releasing, 10-minute chakra clearing, guided YouTube meditation would be so beneficial for you. We've got peace. Peace comes when you realize love is the only thing that matters. Love is the highest vibration. Love is the highest form of understanding. So you see this dove that this angel has, releasing it. Peace comes when we release that stuff that don't serve us. Release that S-H-I-T, John. I just want to, that's what my guide is saying, but I'm not allowed to curse, but my guide is right in this ear. Release that S-H-I-T is what she is. Okay, I heard you. Thank you so much. That's what she's telling me. Change does hurt, but you know what? We don't want to stay the same. We don't want to stay in the same spot. Without change, where's the newness going to come in? There's stagnation there. And we are here to evolve, level up, and to grow. And sometimes that comes with pain. But again, no burden you can't bear. I feel like you have such a, gentle, kind, loving heart. I feel these wonderful vibes off of you. And my heart goes out to you because I get it. Change can be frightening. We get comfortable within what we are accustomed to. We like to stay in our comfort zone, in our box, but we're not here for smallness. We're not here to remain little, to keep ourselves in this self-imposed prison in our head. Change is needed and necessary. These changes you're going through is to make space for newness, space for something better. And although you may feel pain right now, please take the time to love on yourself. Please nurture yourself like you would a small child. Release those depression thoughts. Release that. You're so much bigger and greater than anything going on around you. Anything coming up against you, John, you're already bigger than it. Okay, do you believe in God? Because God would never give you a burden you can't bear. You believe in the source of all creation? Source would never create a burden that you cannot bear. So your burden is according to your strengths. I absolutely do love you, John. And if you would like to chat, if you would like a reading, first 3 minutes are free at thepsychictruth.com. I would love to chat with you for those 3 minutes, those free 3 minutes. I'll be here 5 minutes after this show ends. And I'm sending loads of love and light to you. Rosie Brazil, are you still here from the UK? It would be great to hear from you. Oh my gosh, I would love to work with you, Rosie. Hi, Gemma. Okay, so I see that I am way up this list. Anna Tamayo, are you here? Are you here? You can feel that, Bianca. I know that I'm so lagging on these, but I swear I do go back and I do check. Lisa Sloan, are you saying yes because you're here? And I asked if you're still here. Thanks for the heart. Brittany, you are welcome. You are absolutely welcome, John. Anna is here. Thank you, Emma. You're awesome. Emmy is all over this. Okay. Anna is here. And then we are going to go back. Anna, can you get a card for Anna? You got this, John. You got this. You have got this, okay? All right, Anna, can I get a love and life reading? That's what we get, Anna. I thought there was going to be a jumper. I guess I decided not to fly out. I allow for jumpers. I like when cards jump out and fly across the room. Even if I have to take you guys with me and go chase them, because that is spirit doing all the work. I don't have to feel responsible for picking the right card. Spirit just pops it out of my hand. Oh, Anna, this is wonderful. Okay. So, fog and veil. Look at the light shining through. You're welcome, Anna. Look at that. Something being revealed, something being brought to your attention. The sheet, the veil being lifted on a situation or a truth that was hidden from you. Further information, unveiling, aha moment. You need to know something, and it's going to come to your knowing. All this hidden comes to light eventually. Not all, but whatever is divinely guided or divinely planned. And there is something about, and this is important. This is completely relevant. This is some information that you totally need. And I want you to remember to allow things that you cannot control. Look at this, ebb and flow of the ocean, Anna. You can never control those waves. You can't stop those waves. We could all come together, every person, and we cannot stop the waves, the ebb and flow. We can't stop the ebb and flow of life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We go through the highest of highs, the lowest of lows. Change is constant. So release the things, or release the thoughts or the efforts of trying to control things that you can't control. Remember, Anna, the only thing you have control over is your responses, your reactions, your words, your thoughts, your actions. You're not here to control or, force change upon anyone, only yourself. So when things happen that you can't control, remember, be that beacon of light. Remember the role you play in the situation. Remember, you're not meant to control or even understand everything. Just yourself. That's what it's always going to be about. We've got the moon card. I finally bust out my Rider-Waite deck. I forgot I had my tarot deck sitting here. This card signifies your true deep intuition, your inner knowing, your gut instinct, the connection with spirit, the messages that we receive, the guidance that we receive that a lot of us don't pay attention to. We just don't put any mind or fruit in that basket for those niggling sensations that we have. And we just know something deep down and we're like, oh my gosh, I knew it. Why didn't I listen to myself? I should have listened to myself. that inner knowing, that connection, that pull. Look at these wolves. They are just pulled. It's a natural instinct for them to howl at the moon. It's a natural instinct for them to know when prey is near. It's natural for them to know when, a predator is around and they have to run for safety. It's natural for them to know when inclement weather or changes in weather or something like, I don't know, a tsunami is coming. Not that wolves would be near a tsunami, but you never know. I'm just saying. They would know when something like that happens. Follow your intuition, because again, I pulled this card. I know I just pulled it for John, but we got a wake-up call coming for you as well. A wake-up call coming from you. And when this abrupt change happens, I want you to remember to follow your intuition. I want you to remember to allow that gut instinct to lead you, that first feeling, that first thought. They'll never let you down. It'll always be correct, accurate, and you're always safe. You can trust yourself. That is your inner knowing, your higher self, if you will. And I love you, Anna. You're awesome. I'm so happy you made it on over here. Okay, so then we had forgot some people. We got to go back. We can't be forgetting stuff. We can't be forgetting people. Okay, so we got Tahila V. Thank you, Tahila. I'm awesome. You're new here. Awesome. Now make sure you go on over to thepsychictruth.com, Tahila V, and make sure you subscribe, because you get 3 minutes, the first 3 minutes for free for new subscribers. And I think that's awesome. Nav, you subscribe. That is amazing. Hi, Christy. Many blessings to you, dear one. I'm a really good mood lifter. Thank you, Linda. You are picking up what I'm putting down. Now, let me just tell you, angels, I am a master vibrator, self-proclaimed, of course, but I know I'm coming in hot with these high vibes. I know, it's awfully good to be self-aware, and we all have our own amazing, unique talents, gifts, and skill sets. And, I think that my strongest gift is my ability to raise vibes, my ability to make connections and interact with you, angels. It's what I love to do. Okay, Brittany, Ashley, what do my spirit guides have to tell me? Let's go to the Ask Your Guides deck. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Coming in hot with a good one, Brittany. I like that. What do my guides have to tell me? That is an amazing question. What do my guides have to tell me? Instead of saying, oh, I want to know about love. Oh, I want to know about finances. You want to know what your guides want you to know, because you are aware, Brittany, they have your best interest at heart. They know what you need to hear right now. They know what guidance you need right now. And you are an empath. You are. Do you know you're an empath? Your empathy is heck. Empathy is heck. Put more fruit in that basket. Start paying attention when you feel something, when you know something, when you know somebody's energy is off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Empathy much. Intuition, inner child. Again, this message is allow for times when you're having fun. Let your hair down. Whatever it is that makes you happy, that you do, not as a hobby, but if you were going to let your hair down, you were having a night out, what would make you absolutely happy? What makes you giggle? What makes you smile? The real smile when you're smiling with your eyes, the real laughing when you're almost peeing on yourself. All I'm saying is you might not be 45 and you might not have that problem. But what makes you smile? What makes you happy? What allows that inner childhood energy to rise up? Because this allows us to link. You know how when you see babies looking up and they laughing and smiling and playing with what we can't see? That's the unseen, passed on loved ones, spirit guides, angels, all that good stuff. When we allow our inner child to rise, our vibes rise. And when our vibes rise, the higher our vibrations are, the easier it is for that connection, that angel connection, the spirit guide connection. That's all I'm saying. You have a lot going there. A little more balance is needed. Balance between your relationships. Balance between your relationships, that give and take, that energy. It must be an even exchange. So you've got to find more balance. It's divine teachers. These are about lessons to learn, because like I said earlier, every relationship we experience is to prepare. Most of us, when we're fortunate enough to connect with our twin flame, everyone before that was to prepare us for that union. So balance within your relationship, learning the lessons, taking those and, holding on to them. One more message is to take care of your physical body. Who are you exposing your energy to? Who are you sharing your time, your energy with, sis? How are you treating your body? Are you sleeping well enough? Are you eating well? Are you guarding your energy? Are you getting some outside time? Yeah, definitely about the people that you expose yourself to as well. This card is not just about your physical health. This is not just about you getting some sleep. We got the sleep right here is the moon, We got the fruit right here for eating well. So this is about taking care of your physical body and your spirituality as well. But here's your relationships. And you need to be more mindful of who you expose your energy to, because your energy is precious. You are very smart. You feel to be intelligent. You feel to be smart. You feel to be quick with the comebacks, quick with your mind is not slow. Your mind is fast. Hi, Elaine. So I want you to focus more energy on yourself. Focus more energy on yourself and being more mindful of who you expose yourself to. Truly. Truly, because everybody does not deserve your energy, your sprinkles, and to spend time with you. I hope that makes sense to you, and I absolutely adore you. I love you. New faces are awesome. Will Aman Bath contact me next week from Nav? Right away as I read it, I heard yes. Yes, that was a nice question, wasn't it, Aya? I like that. Brittany Humphreys, are my spirit guides trying to tell me something? I'm going to say yes. They're always trying to tell us stuff. They don't leave us alone. Let's see what we get, Brittany. Another great question. Another great one from a great lady named Brittany. Hey, Brittany, what is it about you, Brittany? There's something about you. Are you really funny? Are you fun? Do you have a great sense of humor? Are you bold? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this with Brittany? What is it about Brittany? Some people I'm just drawn to like that, and then I got to go find out what it is. What's up with this? What's up with this person? What's up with this energy? Okay. Creativity and creativity guides. Hobbies. Creative juices flowing. Archangel Gabriel. Do you sing? Do you dance? Do you, I don't know, do you collect butterflies? Do you paint? Do you, play an instrument? Creativity. This is about taking part in a hobby. And this is not so much like the allowing your inner child card to come up. This is where you are doing an activity, something that just gives you joy, something that just allows your creative juices to flow. We have spirit guide muses. They speak to us in our dreams. They speak to us while we're meditating. They give us, ideas and things to create and all like that. We have the new life. We have the new life. Divine Mother card. This is right away going to tell you to nurture. I'm going to tell you to nurture and love on yourself. Look how she's just breathing life. She's breathing life into this child. So this is new life. And this is you nurturing yourself. Is there a new idea? Is there something new that you would like to get into? Is there something that you're considering? It's about breathing life into something that you're passionate about, that you nurture, that you're patient. You water it like a garden, which I think is absolutely amazing. Let's go over to our Archangel Oracle deck for one more card for you, Brittany. One more card for Brittany. I see you, Christy. You're welcome, Nav. One more card for Brittany. Kitty cat shenanigans going on over here. Kitty cat shenanigans going on over here. If you hear my cats meowing, they are naughty fur babies. So from our Archangel Oracle deck, Brittany, I've got compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. This is talking about forgiveness. This is talking about relief. This is the release, not holding on to things people have said, people have done, disappointments, expectations, not holding on to that, releasing it, forgiving yourself for accepting things for yourself that you knew you deserved better for. It's about releasing that stuff that doesn't serve you. We're constantly as humans carrying things because we are creatures of habit. So we learn through experience, but it's all about pinpointing what serves us, what we need to carry with us, and what we need to leave right there where it was. Understanding that we're constantly leveling up through lessons. It's like school. We're in school up in this joint, guys. We are in school. We got an entry point, an exit point, and all lessons in between. But we got our memories wiped, so we don't remember that they're lessons. We just know we're going through life, and it gets crappy sometimes. Then we're happy, and then it gets crappy again because change is constant. It's a constant ebb and flow. It's a constant flux. It's about keeping up and remembering that you're here for learning, releasing what doesn't serve you, and carrying the rest. That's all it is. It seems so easy, but it's not. Oh, thank you, Brittany. You're awesome yourself. I absolutely love you. You're absolutely welcome. Oh, Hante, Brittany. I wish this was a live where you could have somebody pop up in the corner, because I feel that is so therapeutic. Because I don't sing, but I do. But you can't tell me I'm not Whitney Houston coming in hot. This is a way that we raise our vibes. And that is so therapeutic. That is a form of art. That is a form of healing. I'm just saying, don't people get happy? Don't people get happy when they hear music, especially if it relates to what's going on? How many times we done had a situation or a fallout or an argument, you get in the car and the song has nothing to do with anything but exactly your situation. And you're like, oh my God, I can't take it. So you flip the channel and that song has something to do with it as well. Spirit works through electronics. Spirit works through music. Spirit works through us. Elaine, you see we are running down. We got less than 5 minutes. Elaine, I'm going to start going to one card and I'm just going to keep up. Hi, Passions and Healing Tarot. We honor the jumpers, but not 5 of them. Elaine, I'm going to give you this breach well card, Elaine. This is about knowing that you can get through any trial, any tribulation, any situation you're going through in life. You are built for it. Look at this majestic, beautiful beast. This is a beautiful, majestic creature, and it is full of power. It's magical, if you ask me. It is absolutely beautiful, and it's able to breach. It's able to bust through. You know, such beauty. You're beautiful. You're stronger than you know you are, Elaine, and you have everything it takes to get past or through or around any roadblock or bump that comes your way. Don't be discouraged when things go a little cocky. Don't be discouraged when a bump comes in the way. When there's something in your way, trials and tribulations, do not get discouraged. Do not fall off your path of being focused. Keep that energy focused. You're right where you need to be. Even when you feel confused sometimes, even when you feel like maybe you're not, you're good. You're right where you need to be. But what I would tell you is the same thing I would tell everyone. We need more time to focus on ourselves, as in stop thinking, stop moving. 10 minutes a day. That's all it takes to just sit and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Focusing on your breaths. That alleviates the monkey mind. When you're focused on your belly expanding it and deflating, when you're focused on your rib cage expanding and deflating, your mind is not going to wander off and start these stories. When you do wander off, when you do receive the monkey mind, when it happens, because it does, and we're human, I'm just saying, you just let it go. You stop yourself and you let it go. You don't follow on with the story. You just release it. You could imagine it floating away like a balloon, but that doesn't work for me. I like to focus on that space between the inhalation and the exhalation. Right there is a whole world and a universe to get lost in. If you guys want any help meditating, grounding, shielding, or even a reading, come on over to psychictruth.com. My reader's number is 8755. I'll be there 5 minutes after this ends, and this ends in 2 minutes, Angel. So let's see. Who else we got? Okay. Passions and Healing Tarot. Hello. Girl, you can blow. Christy, you can blow. Well, we happen to be friends on Facebook, or you better send me something in my inbox. Stop playing. Yes, you can have a card. How Linda know you got? Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? You are so, Christy, when you feel like everything is, piled up on top of you, it's just too heavy, it's too much to bear, the burden. Look, it looked like you stuck, stagnant, hands down behind your back. How are you going to get out of this? It's so heavy. It's a burden. Oh my gosh. Christy, you know how when we wake up in the morning and we got that hot ass breath? Look at this wiggle space. So you already crunched up in this wiggle space. You need to make some room. You could use the hot breath to melt the ice. You have bust yourself free. Now, I know I'm joking. I'm so bad, Christy. I know I'm joking about the hot breath melting the ice, but yes, that was a good example. You have what it takes. You can melt this. There is wiggle room. You're not stuck. You're not submerged forever. Change is constant. If there's something that you've been considering doing, what are you waiting for, Christy? Wind, activation. That's about getting going, getting started, moving, putting words, thoughts, and deeds in alignment. What is this thing that you're not putting the proper energy into that you should be putting? It feels like it's something you want to do, something you're passionate about, something you're into, but you just, for some reason, you ain't putting on, you got to be consistent. What is this? Consistent. I love you, Christy. I love you so much. Thanks for stopping in. Jen, Tipa, did we do Jen? Lady Luck. Jen, Island, Solitude, getting some more time for yourself. Time where you can release things that don't serve you. You carry stuff. A bunch of stuff jumbled up in there, but what resonates for you? What is good for you? Time for yourself where no one's going to bother you and you can just breathe a little and think a little or not think at all, Jen. That's what we all need. Candy, Winter, we're getting ready to end live. Green Man, Synergy. This is all about growth and what happens in life. When you get knocked back, when you get hurt, when you get knocked down, when you get disappointed, you come back stronger. If you snap off a petal from a beautiful rose plant, it will grow back. Synergy, Green Man, growing stronger from the lessons you go through in life. And look how beautiful you are. It's not just green anymore. There's blue, lavender, purple, all different kind of stuff. Purple, lavender, orange, beauty coming from the lessons, from the highs, from the lows, from the goods, from the bad. Thank you so much. We are out of time. I'll be here next Tuesday, 8:30 to 9:30 Eastern Standard PM. I love you so much. Angels, go over and subscribe to thepsychictruth.com. That's where you'll find me, tons of other readers, but mostly me. I love you guys so much. Take y'all behind somewhere and meditate.